You saw the main events from All-Star Weekend. Here's an up-close look at what's happening off the courts, NBA 2K style. Donovan Mitchell, welcome to 2K TV once again. Happy to have you back on the show. Now, back in November, you scored 46 points in a game.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And the Clippers starting five. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Warriors, DeAnthony Melton out there with Pajemski. Then there's Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the power forwards position. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. And, Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Pajemski. Collins grabs the miss. Dunn looking over the floor. Outside Collins. And Garland has it in the corner. Shoots from the baseline. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Melton finds Green. Pass to Pajemski. Shoots over Garland. Pajemski's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Garland, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Dunn's shot's good.
Well, I tell you, it's awesome, absolutely awesome to see Dunn work in his effective mid-range jam. So sharp, so accurate, so timely.
Pajemski with it, guarded by Garland. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, he's healthy. He is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious, because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him, when he goes to the rack with four.
Porzingis is checked in for Green.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
The three from Garland. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard from past the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Leonard's got 5.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Porzingis. And just miss after miss right now. Clippers leading by 10. The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And the Clippers making a change here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for John Collins. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for Garland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors trail by 8. Over to the wing. Here's Horford. And Jones pulls it down.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Outside Mathurin. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Warriors with the rebound. Up top, Podziemski. Here's Horford. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Draymond Green is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That win's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Horford. Horford's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Got a piece of it. Conan Niederhauser lays it up off the glass. Conan Niederhauser's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Mathurin passes to Jones. Tries from 10, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Green kicks to Richard. Pass to Horford. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Horford.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Mathurin with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good with the triple.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Collins checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jones. And it's done in for Sanders. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you, Kevin.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Collins with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Dunn. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Power of Chris Dunn makes this play happen. I mean, now he gets a chance to cap it off at the line.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Garland comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Now here's Porzingis. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Podziemski. Drains it from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got 7.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up on Thursday. They'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And for that game against Chicago, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Horford, and there the Warriors now with another bucket. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Podziemski. They get it again. Left side, Horford. Fades back. Again, the miss by Horford. Clippers leading by 3. Lots of room. Here's Leonard. Leonard, powerful move.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Porzingis with the block. They get it back.
Isaiah Jackson.
7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Richard. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 5.
33.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
And your new big squad.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
Jack, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
I'd like to see them get to the line more. But to do that, you got to be aggressive.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Warriors trail by 5. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. And it's Garland in at the point. Back to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket is good. Podziemski's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Clippers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's Garland. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Pass to Podziemski. Horford against Collins. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Al Horford.
Boy, what a game so far for Horford. Man, it's got to make his coaches feel really good and confident with what he's doing out there.
And that one drops for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had. I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Beyond the arc. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That evens the score. Podziemski's got 7 points for the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The wide open look here for Garland. Podziemski grabs the board.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Garland, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That gives them the lead. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the Clippers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Warriors. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And checking out the Clippers, they're down in the 9th position.
And right now for the Clippers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Mathurin. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Mathurin's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Magnets and vice grips on his hands. Mathurin making a miss.
Horford from outside. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Mathurin again, Los Angeles.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Pass to Moody. Majemski on the wing. Now here's Moody. Defended by Mathurin. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Bogdanovich. That one drops for him. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
You don't expect him to bust out the spin move, but I think that adds an element of surprise to his attack.
Horford from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Horford's got 21 in the game.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the 2nd half. 3-pointer, Horford. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside, Jones. Here's Mathurin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Sanders. First free throw is good.
You know, when you think about Mathurin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Horford, no luck. Clippers leading by 3. Jones, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Horford from outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Moody. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Draymond Green. Moses Moody is out there with Horford. Then it's D'Anthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Jones pulls it down. Clippers leading by 12. By Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Green, the pass to Horford. Horford missing again.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Spencer to the inside. Here's Melton. Poked away. Outside Garland. Warriors with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Three-pointer, Horford. A three-pointer is right on target. Horford's got 24 points.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Kicks it out to Garland. And the Clippers miss again. Warriors trail by 11. Moody with it. Garland picks him up. On the wing, Melton. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Collins looking around. Pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Melton with the steal. Spencer, the pass to Horford. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Spencer's shot is off.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Green in the high post. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
And that's all because of Collins intercepting the ball and then making the right read, getting it up the floor.
On the wing, Melton. Spencer, the pass to Melton. And the three ball is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Jones, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Jones has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Horford the pass to Spencer. Now here's Horford. The 3. The offensive rebound. Green out to the right wing. Lock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Launches it.
2 minutes.
Garland with the rebound. Garland's got his 5th rebound in this one. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. This done comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Warriors trail by 9. Right wing. Moody the pass to Spencer. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
The Clippers again turning it over. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. On the wing, Melton. Here's the 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Clippers leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Darius Garland.
Yes, he was superb as a facilitator. Really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Lopez against Horford. Over Lopez. And it's off the back rim, no good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look
good stuff, Allie. Thanks.